Container operations revolutionized the shipping industry. Now Oakland is participating in another industry revolution, a new class of big ships.
We actually are seeing larger vessels in all over the world in all types of services, and certainly experiencing that here at the West Coast ports.
A half-century ago, the first container ship sailed carrying 58 containers. By the 1990s, the vessels moved up to 6,000 20-foot boxes, or TEUs. Today, we are seeing megaships that can hold 13,000 TEUs at Oakland.
They're actually lower in cost to build today than vessels, let's say 10 years ago. There's new technology. They're operating more efficiently, and they have greater environmental benefits.
Since you have larger number of containers that you can put on the ships, the fuel burnt per container is greatly reduced.
Oakland has the infrastructure required for handling these vessels, which provide major advantages.
We've benefited because we are ready for the big ships to a certain degree. We can handle 1,200 ships that have 1,205-foot length. We have the deep water. We have 50 feet of water to be able to handle these ships. We have the cranes of post-Panamax size that can reach out to the width of these vessels. And then we also are operating only about 55% of capacity, so we have the room to be able to handle the additional capacity that's coming through the terminals.
Big ships present a new challenge, moving cargo landside at West Coast ports.
Vessel owners and terminal operators need space. And so what we're going to see, I think, in the future is more consolidation of marine terminals to allow for larger terminals to handle the bigger ships. We're going to have to be able to work together in terms of solving the congestion issues at the terminals.
Port officials say they're developing proposals to accelerate containerized trade flow through their 5 marine terminals. The goal? Faster delivery of cargo and less waiting for harbor truckers who haul it.
So I think Oakland's actually being fairly proactive in trying to handle these additional challenges.
CMA CGM Lyra recently called Oakland. It's one of the biggest vessels to come to North America. The megaship carries 13,000 TEUs. Why is this good for customers?
It provides people options. It keeps their costs lower so that, for example, exporters are able to maintain their competitiveness or their products are competitive in overseas markets.
So what size ships will be in Oakland's future?
I think the real workhorses here in the next year or two will be the 8,500 TEU vessels, which are very large vessels. But in a very short time, in probably 2 to 3 years, we'll basically have 14,000 TEU ships will be the workhorse.
Big ships are cool.